everybody out there in YouTube land, this is Tyler. I am doing this video request because it was asked for me to do by an individual called Mr. Urban World. I don't even know if that's this particular individual's nickname or what. I don't even have no clue. And Mr. Urban World, if I pronounced your name wrong, I'm asking you to forgive me for that, but I want to also sit here and say this to you, that I really do thank you for taking the time to message me and asking me to do a video of how to avoid old fake friends. And I'm not only just doing it for this individual's sake, but for every single person out there that is looking for a legit and accurate answer pertaining to how to avoid old fake friends. Now, before I get into that particular answer that I am going to speak about, I want to sit here and I want to say this right quick. Isn't it obvious that whenever you have moved on with your life, and before that time, whenever you was hanging out with old friends, and that as the time went by at that particular time, that those old friends or that old friend has revealed their true colors? And what do I mean by this? Either that person wasn't committed to their word, this person left you high and dry, this person was not loyal to you, this person had done you wrong through the upwind, or these group of people had done you wrong through the upwind, or these type of people had left you high and dry, or these type of people was not committed to their word, or these type of people wasn't even committed at all. This is what I mean, that old fake friend or that old friends had revealed their true colors. And then that as you recognize that type of person or those group of people were just actually fake, and that you realize that it was unhealthy for you to be in that type of friendship environment with that type of person or those type of people, because you realize that whatever you hang around the most is what you will become, whether it's a good influence or a bad influence. And that the moment that you had separated from those old fake friends or that old friend, then maybe it might be a year or 2 or 3 years, then this is the same person that was an old fake friend, or these are the same group of people that was an old fake friend, want to build a friendship or reestablish a friendship with you again, or want to conversate with you again, or want to hang out with you and then conversate with you again. And that I'm just going to sit here and tell you that when it comes to these old fake friends, 9 out of 10, when these old fake friends do that, they're just only looking to get into your business so they can have something to go run and tell the other people about your business that other people don't even have no business knowing. And that person will run and go tell other people your business, and these same people don't even have no business knowing about it. And that's the reason why most people want to come back and hang out with you, just to see what you are doing, but not even there to build a real friendship with you in the first place. Now, this is what's leading to how to avoid an old friend. And I want you to listen to me very closely, or old friends. That if you have a person, or you have a small group of people that were old fake friends that want to come back and build a friendship with you, or to want to hang out and to conversate with you, after that particular individual or these group of friends were uncommitted to you, left you high and dry, left you hanging, wasn't committed to you, and wasn't loyal to you, and done you wrong through the upwind after you did a lot of good and was faithful to them, or faithful to this particular person, or was loyal to this particular person, did good through the upwind with this these type of people that were old fake friends of this type of person. Now, if that person wants to come back and hang out with you, this is the first thing that you need to do. That you need to put your foot down right then and there and tell them that I'm not going to put up with the bullshit of what happened in the past, of your uncommitment, your unfaithfulness, of all the wrongdoing that you have done, or you're not committed to your word, you're leaving me high and dry. And you need to put your foot down right then and there and tell that person or tell that small group of people how it is. And then you need to give them a warning. If they cannot meet that, or that person cannot meet that, then in other words, you need to go move on with your life. And then you need to tell them that I'm not here to tell you what is going on in my life just because you want information or you want to get into my business and tell the whole world or to tell other people just like what you have done in the past. You need to put your foot down and tell these people this. And then after you put your foot down and tell these particular people this, sit back and watch their reaction very closely. But if that particular person or that small group of people listen to you and want to change us and want to seriously build a friendship with you, and that person has told you that they're not coming to do that what they have done in the past, well, see here, I'm going to tell you people something. Don't believe that person, or don't believe that old group of people that were fake friends at first. And the reason why I say this is simply because you need to watch their actions. Don't never believe words. Always watch actions, because it's just like my parents used to tell me, actions always speak more louder than words. Now, I sit here and I say this. If that old fake friend or those old fake friends say that to you and their actions do not match up on what they have told you or promised you, then in other words, you have the right to avoid that type of fake friend again and cut them off, or cut that person off, or cut those old friends off. You know why? It's simply because their actions are not matching up with their words of what they had promised after you had to talk with them. Avoid them. You can give them a chance to come back in, but avoid them. But I'm going to sit here and I want to tell all of you this, and I know this is maybe a little bit off subject, but I want to sit here and I want to tell all of you people this, that. Like, when it comes to me, I do not tolerate, the number one thing I do not tolerate when it comes to friendships or building friendships, I cannot stand a motherfucker that sit there and say one thing and sit there and say that they're committed to their word, and that particular person always leaving you high and dry hanging. Didn't even show up or anything like that. Wasn't even committed to their word. Cause like me, it just and that particular person does not come back the next day with a reason, and it's just like me. I give that person 24 hours to come back and tell me what has happened that day. Why that person did not show up. Or why that they did not show up. Or why he or she did not show up. Give them 24 hours. If that particular person cannot meet that, oh no, you do not get no second chance. I'm just speaking of me. You do not get no second chance because you had enough time. Now, I know what you're sitting there saying. What if that person's cell phone had got put in the inside of something and something had happened inside of the cell phone? If a person sit there and tell you some crap like that, the first thing like what I do, show me a damn receipt that proven to me, and show me that day and have that day that you went to go get a cell phone or something like that, a new cell phone. Like me, I don't play that bullshit, that uncommitted shit, because I don't tolerate it. And you shouldn't either. Because there are a lot of uncommitted people in this world that do not meet up to their word or their standard. Sure don't. But I'm going to sit here and I'm going to tell you this. If you decide to give the second chance to an uncommitted person that is not committed to their word like me, there is no second chance with me. But if you do decide to do it, you better make sure you put your foot down and that you are serious with it. Because I'm going to tell you, with uncommitted people that do not meet their word at all, I'm telling you, them type of people, it takes a real big 360 before they change. Because them type of people will do it again. Anything other than else or whatever. But I'm just going to go on ahead and cut this video short. And if you liked and enjoyed this video, I give you the invitation to please subscribe to this channel, because you will receive weekly content on a weekly basis. Thank you and have a great and awesome evening.